Hi Cancer, this is going to be a reading for March 2022. It's a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. We're going to take a look at the recent past, the current situation, and the near future. Okay, Cancer, so for the recent past, we got the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the World. I feel like in the recent past here, there's some, I feel like a cycle, a way that you've kind of always been, is kind of coming to a close here in the recent past. But I'm getting it's for the best. I feel like in the recent past, your energy was more like the Four of Pentacles. And I think the universe was kind of trying to push you to be more like the Page of Pentacles. A little bit more open, not so guarded and closed off. But with the World here, that means that the cycle has kind of come to an end. Things have changed. So that is really, really great. In the current situation here, you get the Two of Wands, the Moon, and the Ace of Pentacles. I think there's, in the current situation here, there's a lot of things that are coming within you. There's a lot of things that are coming to the surface, things that you probably haven't given any thought to for a very long time, or maybe ever, just because you probably didn't want to deal with those feelings and stuff. And I feel like you're kind of trying to just kind of move on from something. And I see that the universe here is offering you some kind of new path, some kind of enlightenment, which is really, really good. Let's take a look. Okay, in the near future here, you get the Three of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Ten of Pentacles. So in the near future here, you're going to have to let go of something. You're going to have to kind of finally let go of it's a really heavy Three of Swords energy, to be honest. Like, I feel like it's a lifetime of bullshit. And I feel like in the near future here, you're going to be called to kind of let this all go if you want to kind of move on with your life and get, you know, to the Ten of Pentacles energy, which is like just having really it all. Very, like a lot of stability in a lot of different ways in your life. And I kind of feel like your intuition, your spirit guides, kind of whatever you believe in, is going to be really pushing you to move past some stuff and onto a different chapter. So I feel like in general, the whole vibe of this reading is kind of like a really big transformation for you, leaving things in the past that aren't helpful for you anymore and moving on. Letting go, kind of learning to let go, things coming, to the surface that you might, I don't even think you saw any of this coming, to be honest. I feel like you were just like going along in life, you're like, everything's fine. And then something happened where it kind of like forced you. I'm getting like Tower vibes. kind of forced you to reevaluate yourself in a lot of ways. Yeah. Okay, let's clarify the Four of Pentacles in the recent past. So the Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Two of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I think in the recent past here, you're just very closed off and guarded and just had a really, really hard time making any kind of decision when it came to your emotions and stuff like that, or really your life. I see you just having a really hard time like making decisions, and like even if you had made those decisions, taking the first step, just kind of doing anything about anything. You're just kind of like stuck. Like, I'm just gonna stay here, like it's safe here, you know? Yeah, it's not the greatest energy to be in, that's for sure. Let's do the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles, oh my goodness, is clarified by the Page of Cups, the World, and the Page of Wands. I think that you had an opportunity here in the recent past to kind of change things. I feel like, yeah, like there were things that were kind of like presented to you or like came across your path in the recent past that that were kind of forcing you to like not be so guarded and closed off, kind of trying to force you to like make a decision either way and kind of just move from the stuck spot that you were at. Yeah, and I feel like this was kind of meant to be this way with the two World cards here. It's like, yeah, this is like kind of how things were supposed to go, how cycles. I feel like whatever this is in the recent past that came along, whatever these things are that came along in the recent past here, they were supposed to come along to start the process, to start you on your journey of not being the Four of Pentacles anymore, not being so closed off and guarded. Let's do the World in the recent past. So the World is clarified by the Page of Pentacles, Death, and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, yeah, just like I was saying before, like whatever kind of came along in your recent past, whatever kind of opportunities presented themselves to you, they were put in your path for a reason. For a pretty big reason, honestly, with the Death card. It was to spark a huge transformation within you, so that you could start looking at yourself, looking at the things within yourself that might have needed to be worked on in order to kind of like move forward in life as far as like happiness and relationships and stuff go. Let's do the Two of Wands here in the current situation. So for the Two of Wands, you get, yeah, there's the Tower. You get the Three of Wands, the Tower, and the Queen of Cups. I feel like this is kind of a specific message, but I feel like there was someone here in the recent past who kind of tried to like open you up, get you to open up, get you to kind of show more love. And I think that you kind of being stuck and closed off kind of caused like a Tower moment. And now that's kind of catapulted you into where you are now in your life, which is like kind of just looking ahead, trying to honestly figure things out, figure out where to go from here, figure out, kind of figure out where to go from here. Let's do the moon. So the moon is clarified by the Six of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. I think that there are a lot of things coming to the surface for you at this point in time. I think that for some of you, it has to do with even as way far back as like childhood. So like even, like toxic things in your childhood. Past relationships with people who weren't maybe right for you. And I think these things are kind of coming to light. I feel like the universe is like, it's forcing, like, it's happening whether you like it or not at this point. And like there's not really much more you can do to like push it down, push it away, and hide from it. It causes you a lot of pain though, which sucks. Looking at things and kind of figuring out, where you went wrong or where things went wrong or whatever is never like an easy thing to do. But I feel like it's going to lead you to where you're supposed to be in life. Yeah, you're kind of just at the point where you're like, I think you're just really taking a step back from life, and because there's a lot going on like inside you right now, emotionally, mentally, and stuff. And I feel like, the universe is kind of like, you're not going to be able to hide from it much longer. So the Ace of Cups there's the Four of Pentacles again. The Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Star. The universe. Okay. So I feel like the universe, God, like what spirit, whatever you guys believe in here, whatever, is like, this hurts and this sucks, but I feel like they're trying to get you to see that like this is for the best. Like this opportunity, even though it's terribly painful, what you're going through right now, is going to lead you into a much, much better place. You got to do the work. You got to do the self-reflection, the kind of, how did I get here? Why? You know what I mean? The self-work inside is really important. You can't just like depend on everybody outside of you to make you happy. Happiness comes from within you, right? So if you're not happy, you kind of got to sit down and figure out, okay, why haven't I been happy? What's going on? And I feel like the universe is like, here's this opportunity to do this. I know that like, the tower had to, like a really painful, shitty thing had to happen for this to kind of kickstart. But the universe is telling you, like, you got to do the inner work so that you don't continue to be this Four of Pentacles. This Four of Pentacles is not open. This energy is not being open to giving and receiving love. If you can't give and receive love, you're never going to receive love if you can't give it. And that's goes for like giving it to yourself, giving it to others, giving it to others who don't necessarily give it back to you. Just, like this being closed off emotionally is never going to it's not going to get you this. It's not going to get you the Star. But I feel like with the Star here, this is the message here is that keep having faith and just keep working away at yourself. Like just take a step back from anybody or anything that like takes any of your energy at this point and just focus on yourself. Maybe, I don't know, go to therapy or join like an online support group or like meditate or kind of whatever works for you. I think that, yeah, what's going on in the current situation is the universe is kind of, has given you the energy, or has given you the situation. So the energy here is so that you can work on yourself. You can work on yourself, what's going on with you, so that you can create a better you, so that you have a better life in general. So let's do the near future. Let's do the Three of Swords here for the near future. So the Three of Swords is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Three of Cups. Okay, this Three of Swords here in the near future is you still having a really hard time letting go of how you thought your life was going to turn out. And that isn't helpful. That's not helpful at all. Things happen, and life doesn't always turn out the way that you think it's going to be, but I promise you, it always turns out the way it's supposed to. So yeah, with the Three of Hearts here, I can see you're just holding on. You're holding on to what you thought your life was supposed to be like, who you thought you were supposed to end up with, how you thought, yeah, your life was supposed to be. Yeah, so gotta work on letting that go for sure. Let's do the High Priestess in the near future. Okay, so the High Priestess in the near future here is clarified by the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the King of Swords. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I wish this reading wasn't so heavy, but it is. It's a really heavy energy. Like, you're going through a massive, huge transformation within yourself, within your heart, within your mind, within your soul, mostly. You really, really, really need to pay attention and listen to your intuition. It's going to guide you in the right way. It's going to guide you to where you need to be, the things that you need to be doing, the where you should be focusing your energy versus not focusing your energy, so that you can get away from, being so defensive. And I feel like one of the main messages here with these cards here is that don't give up. You have to keep persevering. You have to keep going along in this journey. I know it hurts. I can see here that it hurts a lot. The energy is very heavy, but if you just keep, going along and listening to your intuition and putting the work into yourself, making yourself, the best version of you that you can be, and cutting out things that are not good for you. It's going to cause, this huge shit. Like, you're going to look back in, 6 months, a year, whatever, look back at who you were now, and you're going to be like, I don't even recognize that person. I don't even know who that person is. Like, I'm so, my life is so different. I'm so much more loving and happy and, good things, good vibes around me all the time that, like, you won't even recognize this anymore if you just keep going. Let's do the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles is clarified by the Seven of Cups, the Moon, and the Six of Swords. You have to let go. You have to let go of the past. All the things that you thought your life was going to be, they're not those things. And that is okay. Honestly, it's more than okay. Once you get to a better place, you'll realize that what you have is so much better than what you wanted way back when. Yeah, you have to let go of all the things in the past, all the things you thought were going to be, because honestly, it's keeping you stuck in this place of being so afraid to make any kind of moves here in the future, give any kind of love here in the future. It's just keeping you stuck. You're just going around and around and around. If you want to move on, if you want to move on to calmer waters, to the Ten of Pentacles, to, you know, like emotional stability, mental stability, spiritual stability, whatever, you have to let go of, you got to let go of the past, you got to let go of the people in the past, you got to let go of who you were in the past, because you're not that person anymore. You're a better version of you now. And change is painful. Change is always painful. It is never easy, but you're headed in the right direction. You're headed in the right direction. Just keep on going. You're doing a really, really great job. Let's close it off. I'm going to do one of the Sacred Traveler Oracle cards. Surrendering to the journey, release control. I feel like that is a super fitting message for your reading. You have to let go and kind of move on. And yeah, because where you're going is much better than where you thought you were going to end up. I promise you that. I promise you that. Anyways, I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I will see you next time. Bye.